Hello again. I'm Jen.
I'm Lindsay.
And we are back with Shaken Unfiltered, our podcast focusing on midlife, friendship, shenanigans, random conversation you'd have on a group text, but you're glad you didn't send. So we've got mics on, drinks in hand, ready to go.
Let's do it.
So since we've only had one other episode, we should probably share with our followers, which are probably our spouses and my adult children who are here just to mock me, take clips for.
I'll sign my kids up to follow us, but they're not old enough to listen.
So the premise of our podcast is we met through work many years ago. We've evolved our friendship over 15 years, changed in jobs and companies and kids and life stages. So I'm 51, I'm Gen X, you are general millennial. So we're here. Last time we talked a bit about who we are. So who am I? I'm Jen. As I mentioned, my age, which I'm not afraid of. Mom of 2 kids, both in college. I've been in a variety of sales and marketing roles over the years. And my current role, I'm in the wine and spirits industry. So while this is not a sponsored podcast, there is no liability. There's nothing involved with the brands that I'm promoting. They're just my favorite, and I might have some kind of like connection with them. Anyway, so
unless Tito's or Woodford wants to sponsor us, that I'm in.
Tito's is too big. Fuck those guys.
No, she didn't mean that. Tito's, please sponsor us.
Step it up and drink my shit.
Okay.
Be better and do better and drink better.
I'm Lindsay. I have 2 kids as well, but mine are way younger. So jealous.
Yes.
So mine, I have one in elementary school, I have one in middle school, so I'm about 10 years behind Jen.
You are balls deep in the emotions, and the carpooling,
hormones,
the multiple schools,
birthdays,
the sports.
Yes, all the fun
of it
stuff. My day-to-day, I do strategic planning for individuals and corporations.
And I just peddle booze. And I'm the older one?
Yeah.
Wait.
I want to do your job.
I feel like I'm the legal bootlegger.
Wait, but Tito's hire me.
I'm not going to lie. I have a trunk full of samples right now. So I might be the funner friend.
All right. So last week, if you didn't listen, go back and listen because we did give more detail into like our past. So maybe you can get to know us more. Yeah. Why we're even fucking doing this.
I don't know.
No. Talked about it last week.
Yeah.
What I will tell you guys is that is not a podcast. We're not going to give therapy.
We are not licensed therapists. So take this commentary anything more than just humorous content.
I think we reference it as garage sale, all the shit that didn't sell.
You just rummage through the nuggets and you might find something that has some value that's worth 75 cents.
Yeah, that's us.
And then you just ditch the rest.
Yeah, that's us, you guys.
But there's no warranty, no receipt, no returns, and no warranty.
And no shirt, no shoes. Also, there's
no news.
We're not talking about news. Anything. I'm just not up on the news. So we're not going to talk about it.
There might be something funny that could happen that we would just want to touch on, but we're not going to go dark. We need to keep some levity, and that's part of our focus is there's a lot of heavy shit happening in the world right now. There's a lot of shit happening just in middle life. So let me keep it light. We need more moments of joy and connection and humor. That's where we're fucking here. We're not here to dissect or to help. If you want therapy and some great advice, go listen to Mel Robbins.
Oh, she's so good.
Go listen to Lynn and Abby.
Mel Robbins. # Mel Robbins. Please follow us.
Oh my gosh. So please, if you're looking for like solid advice and life plans, go with them. If you're looking for just a little humorous conversation on your walk with your weighted vest,
I have big issue with the weighted vest. I had it.
Oh my God. No, I got it.
No, I literally talked to you about this. I said, what is with this weighted vest? I see so many women walking around.
Here's the deal.
And you go, Lindsay, I just got mine.
Okay. But let me just tell you my first experience. This is so classic and awesome. Okay. So I was researching it, seeing, you know what? Like I put on some perimenopause, toe in the pond of menopause weight. I got to figure some shit out. I like walking. I like listening to podcasts while I walk. So
our podcast only.
No.
Just listen to us on repeat.
I listen to my own ones.
Our 2 episodes.
So I'm like, yeah, why not optimize my walking and get a weighted vest? So I was researching all the vests, and I was like, okay, here's this weight, there's that weight, and I was like, okay, the 8-pound vest. I'm like, if that's good, then let's just double it. Go 16. So my weighted vest arrived.
Little's good. More.
It was way better.
Oh.
So I picked this box up, which was almost as heavy as my dog's like chewy delivery of dog food. It was so fucking heavy. And I opened it up, and I swear to God, it is like a uniform. I put it on for my first walk, and I was a little humiliated. And
Yeah,
intimidated.
as you should be. It's so stupid. You guys are wearing a sports bra. A weighted
No.
sport. Yes.
Oh no, girl! I've already worn it. It is not a sports bra. It's a bulletproof fucking vest. It feels like I should have a label at the back that says SWAT team, and I'm so embarrassed because me and my little chicken legs and my muffin top are wearing
Your giant boobs. Did you have to expand it?
I couldn't stand those little crash that. So then the boobs are squished in, and I've got this bulletproof vest on.
But what if there's any snipers out there? You're fucking set.
And it may or may not have been my old Navy shorts.
Ew.
Don't judge me. I don't care. I wear my sunglasses. I'm listening to Mel Robbins, the most hilarious podcast ever. Okay, so anyway, I'm on my walk. I'm feeling good. I'm not done burning extra calories. And I'm walking down the road, and I see this blonde walking towards me a ways away. And she has these two little white dogs, and I think I know her. And does she have a vest on too? And so we meet, and I'm like, hey, friend. I'm going to omit her name for privacy and protection.
She's a friend of the show.
She's hilarious.
She's so funny. She's gonna come on. Friend of the show.
We met in the middle of the road. Her with her vest, mine was mine. And I was like, oh my God, I'm listening to the best podcast. She's like, I am too. It's Mel Robbins with Chelsea Handler. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I want to say one too. I'm like, what part have you gotten past? Okay, so for all of you like millennial Gen Xers, this podcast is so fucking funny. I actually just got Chelsea's book, downloaded it, and listened to it all the way like back from Arizona home.
Chelsea
Handler.
Oh, I love her.
Oh my God, it's called I'll Have What She's Having, and it's the best book. It is so funny. And
Also,
endearing.
Chelsea, do you want to promote us? So, do you want to sponsor us?
Here's the deal. Chelsea likes vodka, and so I have some samples in the hood.
And her
I listened to her book because of this podcast, and it was so funny, and I enjoyed it so much. Anyway, I thought it was ironic that a person who's my same age happened to be wearing the same goddamn uniform for early 50s.
So embarrassing. Honestly, it's all of you old bitches
So
that are
here's the
wearing
deal. Right. It's not just me. It's our Gen X bitches who
Why?
got it going on with our round square nails, which you fucking hate.
Honestly, and you're like Rachel haircuts.
My Rachel haircuts, like now or back? Like back then. Is it now? My Rachel now?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about your hair. What poor Asian woman donated
I
like
know.
20 years of hair growth so you could have
No,
a
it
hot
doesn't look good.
haircut
Hey, you guys.
to wear to like a concert in, what was it, Alabama?
Hey, you guys, if you want to look at both of our hairs, you should probably go onto YouTube at Shaken Unfiltered. Because we're recording all of this so you can see.
But also we're going to do glamour. No, we're not authentic to who we were then. I'm going to have my big hair. You wear your hair. When did you graduate? Like 2015 from high school?
Because I'm 25.
Yeah, I know.
I can do the math.
Yep. Anyway,
That
so,
tracks.
but okay, so that's topic 2. What the fuck hairstyles do you have when
No.
you're 51?
We're getting off topic. We have to talk about what we're talking about today is work-wise.
Work-wise. And
Who are mine?
15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had others. You do too.
Yeah.
You do too, which I don't like.
Oh, you're a little jelly. Yeah.
But
We
we
I'm polyamorous with my work wives. And you're a little more monogamous. No, you're not. You're serial. I think you have serial work wives. You have one and then the
Yeah.
next.
100%. And they have to be loyal to me.
I'm just like the sister wives, work wives.
You collect them all.
I like Cody Brown with the bad hair. All the work wives.
I mean, one of them leaves you and is, I'm going to start my own.
So they've all left me except for Lindsay, which
This
is why
is
we're
me.
here.
Is that why we're doing this podcast?
It's because I'm the youngest work wife, and Cody Brown's hasn't left me yet.
Well, what's the dark-haired one, right?
She was the youngest one.
She was the
Who
youngest.
stayed, but I think she's super jelly because the other wives have left, and they're living their best fucking lives. They look
Yeah, I
great,
mean,
they're
she's
active,
stuck with him.
They're awesome. She's stuck with perm guy who's trying to reinvent himself with whatever.
Wait, but don't talk shit about perms. Perms are back in.
Oh, we'll bring your boys on for that.
Yeah, I just got my boy a perm. It looks tits.
Did he ask for it or did
No, I
you
made him.
suggest it?
No, he has my hair, which
You mean
again,
fake or real?
no, this is real. Which is why he needed a perm.
Okay. We'll bring him on to show some before and afters. Too.
No, but
the back of his hair we could show.
We'll put it on socials.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to come on the podcast.
No, we won't humiliate him, but we'll just show the back of hair. Like,
No, we can. You can put it on the front too. I don't care.
blur face.
No, you can put him on. I just don't think like his commentary would be like,
But he loves it though.
"Hey, what are you guys doing?
And
What are
that
you doing?"
and that's any different than like a college freshman?
It is.
Okay.
All
So
right.
digress. Okay.
We're
So
rabbit
you
holing.
are one of my longest
Yes.
like work wives.
Mine too.
And we've gone through changes in
Oh,
companies,
Yep.
careers, industries,
spouses. Not me.
kids, dynamics of working with kids and all the ages they've been,
Yep.
all the parts of our careers. So yeah, there's a lot there. And so there's just a lot to a work wife. And not
It's-
everyone understands a work wife. I think men do not understand a work wife.
Men do not. Men do. I do think men can have work spouses. Like, I do think that. Also, you guys, I think if you were to play a drinking game with our podcast, every time I say you have to take a shot.
Yeah.
No, I do think so. I think men can have work spouses. My husband
that.
definitely has work spouses. He has one that is female, he has a couple that are male, but I think it's not as deep as a female work wife
I don't
relationship.
know. I don't know about that because I've had jobs over 30 years, we'll call it. And there's some relationships that are meaningful. They're good friendships. And you have inside jokes and you have a connection. So mine have been these very lovely gay men who I still follow. Where this is like 30 years ago and I love them. But there's also a work spouse you could have of the opposite sex. But there's some boundaries. I think.
Yeah.
And that's a question I have too, is that can you have a relationship with someone at work of the opposite sex that's the equivalent of a work wife? And that's hard. I don't know. Tell me, is there chemistry there? Is there not chemistry?
Okay, plus, before we get into this, because this is like
There's so many spokes on this topic.
we have a lot of spokes to wheel.
Turn the wheel.
Yeah, we got to turn the wheel in a
She's
lot of
super
these
active.
a lot of these spokes, but wait, we haven't done cocktail.
Oh, yes.
Do cocktail. That's
Okay.
we always
So
preface.
stepping it back a bit.
Yes.
So hence the title of our podcast, Shaken Unfiltered.
Yep.
It's really more of a cocktail conversation. However, there are some cocktail inspirations. I think harkens back to when you and I met, like balls deep in cocktailing, the after hours, the parties, all the things.
Yeah.
And so we'll have like a little token beverage. Some episodes may be like non-alc.
Yeah, it might be. You told me that there was gonna be some like hangover cure cocktails.
Some-
Mocktails.
Some themed, some very strategic based on the content of our conversation.
It'll be like coffee because we
Right.
are tired.
Some ones that are like flexing on the fucking like
Yeah.
bunko group bitches that you just want to like
Fucking
level up on.
Love bunko. Love bunko. Okay, what is
That's so
today's?
40. That was so me 10 years ago too.
What's today's?
Okay, so today's cocktail, which you can find on our
YouTube
channel.
at Unshaken Unfiltered.
Okay.
Shaken Unfiltered.
Get our branding right.
Sorry, guys.
And then also we'll have links to that through our social channels, which is Shaken_Unfiltered.
And we're gonna I'll put it in our notes for this podcast also what the ingredients. So you can find them on the notes.
Great. So this one, I like the title for it. We'll just call it like the Bunko Flex.
Love it. Love it.
Is very simple. So I'm gonna pimp out my favorite vodka, Ocean Organic Vodka from Maui.
So good.
So very simple. You can like flex like a mixologist. Splash of vodka, fresh lemonade. Don't be getting the artificial Crystal Light shit.
No.
It has to be like simply lemonade or like
That's a hangover
or
if you
just
do that.
And let's be honest, it's a shitty cocktail experience. It's just
Yeah.
not worth it. So yeah, I would say, depending on how strong like your cocktails, either 2-to-1 on vodka to lemonade or 1-to-2, whatever. You just take a shaker, muddle a few fresh strawberries, throw in some fresh basil,
So good.
pour your vodka lemonade in, shake it like a, And you strain and pour over ice. Delicious and wonderful. And you batch it. So you could batch a whole bunch of this before your weekend and then put in a dispenser, ready to go. Super easy.
Yeah.
And it tastes like a great cocktail that you would spend $15 on at one of the lounges.
Yeah. So one of my friends, Jen, made this for an event. And one of my friends asked her if she could take it to her next day. She had to go to a baby shower. I have that whole handle that you aren't
An extra.
Yeah, and he was like, can I, like, flex on my friends?
Yeah.
And it was like, babes, come on.
You know what? I'll help a friend out. Because
I
you know what?
know.
We need all the drinks to get through a baby shower. Let's just be fucking honest.
do you
If you're
know-
an attendee? It is the worst function.
Do you know what my baby shower was?
What?
My first. Because I didn't have a second. I didn't do the drizzle or
Are
whatever.
were you in the realm of the reveal? Are you like...
No, that didn't
That's-
exist.
okay.
That didn't exist, but
Okay,
also I'm
thank God.
25.
Okay.
It did not exist when I was pregnant. My first was called a pregger kegger, which, by the
Which
way,
is badass. So it was co-ed.
I know everyone. I know that's been like so claimed. Hashtag now feel like I might have been the first to come up with that.
That's pretty badass.
I
love it.
know, because that was like 13 years ago.
Right. For me,
Yeah.
it was my first, which was...
I wanted everyone to get drunk. I-
Mine was 21 years ago.
Was it a pregger kegger? Are you claiming this? Are you
No.
claiming this now?
But what I did have, I said, no games. I refuse
None. No, ma'am.
games. I want to have an amazing cake because I love cake more than anything in
Yeah.
the world. Great cake and great apps and food and cocktails for all of my friends who are there. And I want to have it be
Mhm.
just like casual, like the girls get together, and thank goodness. at the
Wait, it
time-
was only girls?
yeah.
Oh, I did.
It was like girls get together,
Oh,
which
that's-
is great.
I did
So
co-ed.
my mother-in-law from my first husband, who I love dearly, and I still think of her as my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law in the time, who there's been some space and time between us, did a great job.
into that later.
It was a great experience. I loved it. Although I do have to say, do you have to sit there and watch all the presents be fucking opened?
No, I will never.
That is the worst.
No, I didn't do it then. I won't do it for my kids' birthday parties.
I think
And I don't want gifts for my parties. So
I was back in the day in Hawaii on an island where there was no delivery, there was no nothing. So you had to buy things from whatever was available on the island. The stores were limited. But now
anal beads.
stop that. Don't mock Hawaiian culture. All right, that you just take that offline, girl. That's a frightened person. But I'm saying right now, if I was to have a shower now and I was going to register for things, I would put all on Amazon, deliver it, ship to my house.
Yeah.
Make it easy. Don't wrap it. Don't get a
No.
bag. Don't worry about having to put on your fake smile for the fucking
No.
onesie and the ridiculous shit that your kid's never going to wear.
No, and don't make me like have this. Thank you. Did you include the return receipt?
Yeah.
Okay, we got off track. All right, we
What's
did
that?
cocktail of the day. All right, I'm trying to follow our order of operations.
We need a commercial break. Give our people a break.
To do an unpaid sponsor, unless sponsor us. We're gonna do a quick unsponsored commercial
And we
break.
please hope that you come back. We'll be able to last you. All right.
And we're back.
You're kidding.
Hey, you love me. All right, guy. Let's talk about some of our stories, how we became work wives.
Let's just set the context, though, of work wives are the women that go through the shit.
Mm.
It's the everyday, like the grind of the meetings that could have been
Ugh.
email, and the water cooler conversation, and the gossip that goes around the office, and the lunches where you like have to get away, or the happy hours you escape and download, or you have a cry session in the bathroom.
Ugh.
It's all of it.
And like the
Awful.
and the drama of the politics.
But it's
and-
also banding together to be a force against, I hate to say it, the male dominance in the workplace. You have to have your posse. You have, it's a thing. Not saying all men present in the workplace this way or have
These are my fucking words.
They are. Because I've been around for about 35 years and I've gone through a whole array of dynamics
I've been there too, babe.
that imposed upon by men.
No,
I've never been propositioned by a woman sexually in the workplace. Have you?
no.
I haven't. I have multiple times with men, starting from when I was 16.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
At my first job,
What was your first job?
pizza place.
Wait, was it like just another 16-year-old?
No, he was the manager who was 28 and cute and was like flirty and touchy.
And you were in?
You feel flattered because I'm a dorky 16-year-old girl.
Follow our YouTube and you'll see she's hot.
Anyone who went to my school in Albuquerque knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
So awkward. And when you're like flirty and you feel so flattered by it because you're young, you don't know shit. It's, oh, come on the walk-in with me. I think we need to get some more ingredients. And you're like, no, I didn't want to walk in with you. Oh my God. Like the cold
Cold walk-in?
Yes.
That
because-
locks?
Yes. Have you seen the bear, the door that lights
Yes.
criminally? Yes.
I love the bear, by the way.
100%. But imagine me being in that room. If it was with
Ew.
him, yeah, I lock the door. But
Did you
when
go
you're
in?
16, no, I'm working the cashiers. Like I pulled away because there was something that was like, it's
Was he, if he was hot?
but you're 16 and you can't get out of a room. So that's how it started, and it evolved over the years into just different dynamics. And I do think that having like your team, your posse of women in the workplace, it strengthened numbers.
I agree completely. I also worked in a very male-dominated place. I worked with engineers. I worked with supply chain. It was all
Boys Club.
I was 100%. Every single Christmas party was all men and me. There was a lot of moments that were very inappropriate. But that's not what we're talking about.
No, but we're saying the tone of the dynamic of workplaces and how that evolves over our lives in different companies, different industries. And that's why having like a teammate or a friend in the workplace where you can come in the morning and be like, drop off at the fucking daycare was a shit show.
Oh my God.
Or worst fucking weekend. Or just whatever.
Yes.
It's the moment to download with someone who's, I got you, I get it.
Oh, you're not going to believe what happened in this meeting or
That. And then you have the work trips too, which are very bonding and hilarious and story making. And we have so many of those.
Okay, should we talk about those? Do we want to, let's preface this by saying we're not saying that men are awful, nor are we saying that men can't have work.
Absolutely.
Not relationships. Friendships.
Yeah, absolutely. You can have absolutely.
Yeah, my husband does.
And I've had many, and my partner, Lucky Charms, who I referred to in the first episode.
Yes, Lucky.
He's not small. He's just like an inch shorter than I am, and he's Irish, and I call him Lucky Charms, but he loves the fact that I got my DNA test back, and I'm actually like more Irish than he is. So the joke's on me. Anyway.
So I do think that, I think it's healthy also for men to have them, but I think it's more prominent for women.
But men have a different dynamic. I think they either look out for each other and they bring each other along, or it's a little adversarial, where it's the alphas.
Competition.
Right? And I've seen that in different workplaces where like the men who bond, they're able to pull each other along. I don't know if women oftentimes have the opportunity to do that with other women.
Yeah. I have 100%.
I have two.
Yeah, we both have
things, but
I think it's rare though.
It's rare, and it's kind of the norm. I would say outside in looking in the male culture, like people that I work with in this industry work with other men that they worked with for years and years. And that is very male dominated, 1,000%. And they would admit it too. It's very male dominated, and so it's harder to be a woman. Although I think it's evolving, changing. It's hard to be a woman in an industry that's male dominated. And it's also like lifers. Like all the people that I work with have been part of their companies for 10, 15, 20, 25 years. They don't leave. So it's a culture.
I think at this point, we should probably talk about some of our funny stories.
Okay. Our work-wide bonding moments where like, I knew that you were my person.
Let's talk about it. Let's do it.
There's so many.
I
There's
know.
So many. Okay.
Me?
You go first.
No, me? Okay, last episode, if you didn't listen, please go back and listen, mostly because we need subscribers.
More than our kids.
Yeah, and more than my husband, Nate. But I would say, gosh, one of my favorite moments, so I coined myself as the Culture Club president
of the office. So the culture of the office.
Yeah, I coined myself.
Yeah.
I walked in, had no business doing this.
You're the most qualified.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm gonna do it. no one else knows, so I'm gonna do it. And so I planned, I think it was a Christmas party, yes?
Yes. Oh, yes. No, it was a gala.
All right.
To answer that.
To me. So I planned this entire party where we are bringing all the spouses, lock them up in a bus, which I called the bang bus.
Which it was a rented party bus, but also too one little.
Thanks for saying also too. That's a throwback
Also.
to the last episode.
Of language pet peeves.
I hate it, but we're going to use it all the time now.
There is a moment where you bring your spouse into a work function, and then that all converges together. There's a lot of dynamics.
Which, by the way, this throws back to work wives because your spouse at home, you spend more time with your work wives than you do your spouse. Or your work people, but it throws back to you can't explain the dynamics. If I go home and I say, "Oh, you're not gonna believe what happened," blah 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 blah, then it's wait, who's that? What's happened? What's the backstory? And you're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't even want to tell you anymore.
Yeah, and a lot of those stories don't get shared because you can't repeat it. It's lost in translation, and you just have to be there.
Percent. So I'm gonna tell the story, and then we have to take a quick break. For a Christmas party, I got a party bus, which I called the Bang Bus.
It was just an irreverent name because the bus wasn't of the highest quality.
It might have been like one of those buses that you tell your kids not to go near.
Yeah, or the ones that they hauled all the kids to summer camp in.
Yeah.
Converted with some like sparkles and some music.
Yeah, and a sober driver.
Yeah, there you go.
And we brought all of our spouses on it, and we took them down to Denver. And there was not a working bathroom.
No.
Nope. There's a lot of drinks.
And there was a timeline that we had to get to this reservation.
I made reservations, so I was really pissed because everyone wanted to keep stopping along the way. We were going about an hour away, and everyone.
It was only an hour.
But we did pre-party before, and
Yeah, for a fucking hour.
I know.
Those guys were novices.
So anyways.
Okay.
So anyways, we got on the bang bus. All of our spouses were there. It was a wild party. There were so many dynamics that our spouses could not understand. Yeah, and we got to the restaurant, and then people got mad at people. And then...
Wasn't it a natural, like, fluid connection?
Nope, it did not work well. And then at the end of the night, the big boss, she's got so mad at us because his wife somehow got upset about something. So all of us had to walk home.
The tension on the bus was so horrific that we still had 25 minutes to get back to the office. And a couple of us who were relatively close to our neighborhood just bailed, got the bus.
Oh my God.
So then I had to walk home in December in a short skirt and boots through my neighborhood and look like the entertainment at someone's bachelor party, walking home in the frozen cold. And it was terrible.
All right. And we got to take a quick break for an unpaid sponsor. We'll be right back. All right.
We're back.
We're back. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Jen,
So
tell your one story, and then we got to move on.
Quick question on that. And
Fact.
then did the office and did our relationships ever fully recover from the bang bus? I think there were things that were altered. A dividing.
It honestly wasn't the bang bus. No, it was a change in management.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me the story.
So, my story also.
And we have to move on.
Oh, so you got all the time.
Yeah, go
extra
quick.
value meal.
Yeah, go.
All right. Anyway, for all of you that have ever had to do a trade show in Las Vegas, it is miserable at every level. It sounds great, like you go to Vegas and
So sexy.
and drinks and whatever, and it's debauchery, it's exhaustion. And for us, who had our company, that we didn't have the union Freeman people coming in to set up our booth.
Nope.
It was all us.
Yeah.
It was us MacGyvering a 20 by 20 booth, hauling stuff in.
Nope.
Building, assembling, and then having to be on
Gotta
point.
move on. Keep moving.
I'm not finished. I'm your elder. Please.
I have statistics on work-wise I have to talk about.
I know, but let me finish my
Okay,
story.
stop talking about the size of the booth.
I'm giving context.
Move on.
Attention span,
If you're watching our YouTube, you'll see my eyeballs.
like ADD, like no attention span.
Move on.
So, had to build everything in the booth, hauling stuff in, you're entertaining at night, there's be on point in the morning with your customers' accounts walking in, and it's fucking exhausting. It's terrible. But when
Yes.
you have to be the setup crew, you got to be the build-out crew, you got to be the on-point people dealing with accounts and press and influencers and whatever else, and then tear down and then make sure that you're shuttling and coordinating all the group that you're with. It's reservations, it's all the stuff. It is exhausting.
Yeah.
And you and I had to charge through that, which was
doesn't matter what we
it was
were.
what?
What were we? Warriors.
We were okay. So the theme was the warriors of the night, meaning those who are party goers, imbibers, like whoever wanted to stay up late, had to also be the warriors of the mornings.
Yep.
You could stay up as late as you wanted, but if you have your fucking ass at the booth at 8 a.m. to prep for opening day, then there was help paid. So my story wasn't as cool as Lindsay's because she cut me off, but carry on.
What I will say is that through all of the drama at the Bang Bus, all of the drama through all the trade shows, all of the travel that we did together, that is how we became work wives.
Right. So you're a survivor.
Yeah.
You're in the trenches.
Oh, and you love that you have someone that at least they get it, they love you for it, they appreciate when you hit your fucking wall.
Yeah.
I know, like, you go, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The yin and yang, you support each other.
And
which is
provide
valuable.
levity. We can laugh the entire
And
time.
it's jokes that we laugh about for 15 years.
I know.
Some stories we just won't share. But anyway.
I got stats. All right. 63% of work wives know their partner's coffee order better than their actual spouse. 97% of hiring managers believe that workplace wives bring the benefit of improved productivity, better morale, improved mental health, reduced turnover, and less burnout.
Oh, I believe it. 1,000%.
Oh, I have always said if I would take less pay to be with people that I like.
And that's why I think we stayed in jobs longer than probably
which is another
wanted
podcast.
to or should have.
Yeah.
Because of that culture.
Yes.
It's your family, it's your
Yeah.
community. But there's also the flip side of the relationships too when they go sour.
They have negative effects. Thanks for transitioning, Jen.
I got you.
All right.
Your work wife.
Thank you. Some reports, negative impacts. 31% say these friendships harm life balance. 29% report reduced motivation, and 25% believe personal ties cloud decision making.
I think there's a fundamental issue with boundaries in the workplace, especially when there's a difference of position or hierarchy involved.
I've been there.
I had some clouded things happen earlier on where I got along so well with someone who I hired to be my assistant, not you, predecessor. The lines become blurred in terms of friendship, loyalty, and then the things that happen, and then also expectations too.
Yeah.
I think on the converse side of it, like as a manager, you're trying to figure out how to manage your employee, but also be their friend. But if you're the employee, sometimes there's expectations that are just not realistic.
Yeah. So one of Jen's biggest things, which like really upset me as a work wife, that you told me, you're like, do not friend me on any social media. Do not LinkedIn is off limits.
But also too, let's be honest, that was like years ago in social media when it was in its infancy.
Yeah.
So it's not where we are now.
Yeah.
We live in our apps.
Yeah.
But I was trying to figure out how to do better in this next job with you. I wanted to have a relationship, but I also wanted to not get caught up in the gray area, which I think made me feel like I wasn't a good manager and also probably not a good friend.
So I think there's a lot of people out there that don't have work wives.
Yeah. I think probably more so now in the work world that we're in post-COVID, where everything, like a lot more is remote. Yeah. We don't have the personal interactions of the happy hours or the lunches together, whatever it is, right? There's a lot lost from that.
How do you find a work wife?
I don't think that you can necessarily go to find a work wife. I think they just evolve based on connection and chemistry. You can't go and find a work wife. But I think there's certain ingredients that when together creates a space for a work wife. You can't go find one.
100% you can.
I work in a male-dominated industry. My company is very male-dominated. My team are all men. I don't have women to go and find a work wife with. Hence why I expanded my
There's
my
no
connections.
women who couldn't find a work husband.
Is it the same?
It's not the same, but I will say, okay, fine. I made you my work wife because we went on walks.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was like the first time.
That was the culture of the office too, which was awesome because we worked in a town that was amazing,
Yeah.
great trails, like right outside the door. And then that's also an element of getting out of the office and having a connected activity.
But I think everyone in this environment, like now, I think people need to get outdoors, especially because a lot of people are working on the road.
Right.
So even if it's not in your office, maybe there's a person in your apartment or there's
Right.
somebody that...
And a work wife, though, a friend, but not someone that you could find that connects to you on work level. There's something special with that.
Oh, there it is.
Like for me, I've expanded beyond like the circle of my company. Love who I work with. I need a little bit more female connection.
Oh.
I put myself out there. I signed up for a group here in Northern Colorado called the NoCo Women in Business Group,
Okay.
owned by or headed up by Sarah Dick.
Which doesn't have to mean that like they work at your company.
They're just professional women.
Yeah.
And we're looking to network.
Yeah.
And we come from different companies, different industries,
Yeah.
different positions. And it's been so nice to be able to have, which Sarah hosts, a Coffee and Connections.
Yeah.
You get together with women that you don't know and you do your elevator pitch on who you are, what you do, and it's an opportunity to like just to meet with someone else.
Yeah. But I also think there's other ways.
Okay, so for you, now that you're not in the workplace, you don't have a formal job, you're this bougie consultant. How do you find work wives?
I would say though, but when we were together, like
Yeah.
I think I won you over when we went and did walks.
Yeah.
And I told you about my life and you were like, oh my God. I feel so sorry for you.
No, I think you won me over at happy hours.
Yeah.
With the
Okay, that's another way. Always invite.
alcohol, I hate to say it, is a social glue.
It is. That was our social glue.
Yeah. Oh, the culture of our company, which was
100%.
awesome, was work hard and play hard. And
Yeah.
we had so much fun. That
Yes.
was probably the funnest company that I ever worked for.
Oh my God. It was it was fun.
But
Yeah.
in the glory days, it was the best.
So I would say always invite anyone if you feel like there's somebody that would connect with you or even just understand you. Even if you're like, I don't really know them, but they understand like that we're dealing with the same bullshit.
Right.
Hey, by the way, you want to cut out early and go have one quick drink?
Yeah. A drink or a coffee in the morning.
Right. Lunchtime, you guys want to go for a walk. Walks where we
That's
connect.
so good. Walk is great
Yeah.
because you're not across the table.
You don't have to
Like,
look at each other.
You're walking, everyone's focused in the same direction, and the barriers just aren't like
In
the
fact,
distance.
I would love if we were walking right now. So just staring at you.
I need to walk because my shirt's a little tight.
Your boobs are intimidating.
Don't be jelly.
Other ways that people can make their work wise is teams meet, like teams messages, teams
Yeah.
groups.
But just be very careful with the messages that you send.
Oh my God.
Just
I have
think
many
those
stories.
So bad.
But also, it's a great way to
It's a sidebar
engage.
conversation.
Yeah, it's a great way
But
to
we're
engage.
able to hear other people's suggestions.
I would love
our
that.
listeners.
Yes, please tell
Send
us.
them
Yes.
Tell us.
Or my husband, Nate. Nate.
Don't text. But so yeah, so Lucky Charms works in a very female focused or female like entrenched industry, which I think it's hard. I think it's hard for him. I think for him, he feels kind of isolated because
I
women
would
have
love to
connections.
understand that perspective.
Yeah, the outlier.
I find that wild.
Yeah.
Like, I think he could get in, he would go in and be like, hey, girls, have fun.
I think the industry also dictates part of that. I think his industry is a little bit more conservative. But
All right, guys, we've done too much. We have to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. And we're back. All right, you guys. We're going to do a quick bubble up, bubble down. Quick. You go. Oh, tell them what bubble up, bubble down is first.
So started from early on, so from my kids' kindergarten class, it's a way of sharing something about your day, your week, your experience that you share positive, which I think is always important to find a positive in your day. Gratitude, but also I can be honest and say, here's something that didn't go well, I was disappointed by, whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
No pressure. Go.
Oh,
I'll do mine. All right, my bubble up is that, so my entire family, I'm going to go quick. My entire family, from me to my kids. I'm first, so I'm in July. My oldest is late July. My youngest is early August, and my husband is late August. So our entire family and friends hate us because it's party. And also, I have to be at home,
which sucks.
Oh, it fucking sucks. It's so much pressure, and especially the boy's birthday because I want them to have the best.
Yeah, that
So,
totally.
anyways, birthdays are over. So that's my bubble up. Is that thank God all of our birthdays over. My bubble down is that my husband got me this really beautiful ring for my birthday.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a big
Like,
bubble, though.
no, it was so sweet. He got it. It was like an antique ring. Yeah, and it wasn't sized right, but he got it for my birthday, and I wore it. We went up to the mountains with our kids, and we were going with my parents, and I wanted to show them. And I was wearing it on my finger, and the boys wanted to stop for pizza, and there was a cornhole thing. Yeah. And so I was playing cornhole with the kids, and I lost my ring. Yeah. That says my bubble down.
Bubble down.
All right, you go. We have to end it.
Mine is just very like trivial and whatever. So my bubble up and bubble down is. I'll do the bubble down first. Bubble down is that I'm in the throes of menopause.
Same
Hormones
girl.
are changing. Like all the hair's changing, skin, metabolism.
What's hair's changing?
Weight? Huh?
Hair's changing?
Yeah, dude. Hair loss. Do you remember losing hair after you had your kids?
On your vagina?
No, not a good color. I'm talking volume and quantity. So do you remember when you lost your hair after you had your boys? You
Yeah.
lose hair.
No, I didn't.
Fuck you.
But wait, are you losing pubic hair?
No, I'm talking about the hair on my head. That's my story. Anyway, so your body features change a lot, and some are really weird and unexpected. So for me, my metabolism is tanked, and I'm putting on weight, which sucks. My clothes I liked are really tight. I feel
She
so
looks
conscious
great.
about it. No, I don't.
Hey,
I
guys,
don't.
go on YouTube at Shaken Unfiltered, and you can see her. She looks hot.
Anyway,
She looks hot.
but I'm trying to turn this.
I got to plug our
up.
YouTube.
I'm trying to please my bubble up.
Plug our YouTube.
You just did. Thank you.
Go.
Okay, so weight is like increasing. Like I'm trying to figure out like where my level is at. However, the bubble up is I feel like I don't need filler right now. I feel like this is like organic free range filler. So I look in the mirror where 2 years ago it was like, oh shit, I'm looking a little kind of gaunt, and there's some like creases around my mouth and my nose, and my dermatologist was like, yeah, we could do this and this, and so now shoulder up view in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I don't put any fucking filler.
Oh, you
I
look
might
good.
ease up a little bit of Botox. So I don't know. Maybe it's my bubble up. Or it's my free range organic filler. I think we need to have a little. There has to be like a little bit of spigot we turn off on that.
Next Thursday, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Before and after.
Hey,
Stay
you guys,
tuned.
we got to promote. All right, next week we are talking about dating. We have friend of the show coming in.
To share a different perspective on middle age. So Lindsay and I both have relationships.
Long term.
Yours is long. Mine is not so long term.
Yours is long too, ish.
Just in terms of friendship, but not like.
She'll
No.
talk about that in our next episode because we need to unpack that. But continue.
Okay. So, yeah. So relationship perspective, and this is a person, friend, close to yours.
Friend of the show.
Trying to figure out navigating single life as a
With
woman.
kids.
Post divorce,
yeah.
in her 40s,
Yeah.
and all the shit with the dating apps.
Yeah. And she's
dynamics.
gonna give tips and tricks about the dating apps.
And also some bad stories.
oh, it's gonna be
like gone wrong. Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. You guys have to tune in. But also, she's gonna talk to us about when you need to love them or leave them.
Yeah. And when you need to have a filter and like just no.
Yeah.
Don't swipe. Don't go.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Choose you.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Follow us wherever you listen to your podcast. Like us on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. Also, reach out to us and tell us what we really want to hear about your work-life experience. If you
Yes.
don't have any, we also want to hear about that.
Challenge.
If you
need who
tips
don't.
and tricks, yeah, please. All right, guys. Love you and cheers.
Cheers.